All right, hey collective. This is gonna be the Emperor reading. The Emperor. All right, let's see. How is the Emperor showing up right now? How is the Emperor showing up? Huh? Two of Wands and Page of Wands? Oh, it came up in the pre-shuffle, but bold and original. Again, it's like followed by more bold and original. Because wands are like creativity, right? A page is a message of like enthusiastic discovery. So it's just like, I guess in a lot of creative energy, a lot of solid creative energy though. Where I get like there's no help is needed type of thing. Yeah, no help is needed. There's some goals being met. Maybe something that they maybe were having to look at themselves in the mirror and say, what do I hold on, let's get some clarity. Because I'm seeing a lot of different things right now. What do I give myself to? I don't know if you've ever heard that song by Anthony Nelson and the Overcomers. Is to give my what is Anthony Nelson and the Overcomers? Hold on. It's a great song too, because in the lyrics kept coming up in like just randomly. So Anthony Nelson and the Overcomers. Deeper. That's the one. Yeah, that's the song that I really, that one is powerful, but that's what I keep hearing. It's like somebody's heart has been singing out to God, to the Creator. Shallow waters can never, let's see, Anthony Nelson and the Overcomers, and it's called Deeper. Let me look up the lyrics real quick. Because this was like a really emotional song for me. Like my heart like bled out to the Lord. Like, sweet baby Jesus in the manger, please swaddle me up. Like, I don't know, like, let me borrow your swaddle, little buddy. Because it's one of those songs that like really like just, I felt it really deep. It says, call me back to you. I need your mercy. Draw me close to you. I need your grace. Shallow waters can never satisfy my thirst, Jesus. I want more of you. Shallow idols can never satisfy my hunger, Jesus. I need more of you. My praise, my worship, my adoration. I think that's the part that people forget. My adoration. I want to go deeper. Yep, this was a song that I kept singing out to the Lord. Like, I want to go deeper. I feel like I'm so shallow. And I was, mind you, I was every day at church. Like, not every day, but every Sunday at church. Like, we were very, very, very religious family. And I wanted to go deeper. I wanted to love deeper. I wanted to, feel joy deeper. I wanted to show my adoration for the Lord. On a deeper level. I wanted to, bring him glory on a deeper level. And this song is really about being able to get out of those shallow waters. But that's the thing. People don't realize about shallow waters too. It's like, okay, the waters get deep, but it gets scary in deep water, right? That was a download too. So, and I was told to tap into the energy of a young lady that passed away. I remember her as the little girl from the Noxzema commercial, I think it is. Oh, I'm gonna have to look her up. She and her little boy went out like on a little boat trip, just them two on like a boat of their own, and went out swimming somewhere. And she was pushing the boat back towards the water, and it was getting dark, and like she passed away. It was recently. I want to say her name is Naja. But it was something about like that. Like, I was thinking about that too the other day. what is her name? Oh, I can't remember her name right now. It's going to drive me crazy. I want to... Nala? No, that's... Because her son just kind of like came up on shore. Naya Rivera. Yes, Naya Rivera. And the thing that was coming to me was like, okay, people often think that they can, like, when you know how to swim, you feel confident in the water without having any like life vest on, right? So you don't necessarily feel like you need that help and that support, right? And that's the energy that Naya was in. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys know Naya, know who of her, but I always thought she was like just the cutest little thing. So it's almost giving that energy, because I was also examining another card before this, but it's like, look, there's so much that's being manifested right now too. But it was like, okay, shallow waters, being able to go out into the deep, knowing that you're protected, but also understanding that, like, knowing how to play it safe, knowing to make the good choices, because it's like Naya knew that she could swim, right? They were out there the whole day. It's not like this happened all of a sudden. It was just something about the sun setting, it getting dark, the water, losing direction, but it was wild because her son was like, he made it back. He woke up on the shore. I was told to dig into the mysteriousness about her death. This definitely has something to do with like, I can't even play games right now, Divine Masculine Emperor. This has a lot to do with a partnership for love. A balanced partnership for love. Shallow waters. Yeah. Okay. Because I was definitely examining that Two of Swords energy, where people want to consider it like a blocked emotion, a stalemate, avoidance, indecision. But that didn't come up here, but that's like the energy that I've been told to focus on. But what it is it's someone's being called to have the Divine Masculine is being called to have divine faith, to have blind faith in this new beginning, like to look at it. It's like a message of manifestation, of enterprise, like to look at it as though it is the manifestation, because it is. I felt like, so when I was doing my pre-shuffle, the energy that I was getting, yeah, this is what okay, so that's maybe being illuminated now. Maybe that's being illuminated in this period of like holding back, like from like releasing, yeah, to releasing and acknowledging that like that cycle, that change is here for this. So, okay, so what was I saying? So in the pre-shuffle, it was showing how like, it's going to have to come out again. Wow. It doesn't even look like this is like a confused mindset though. I feel like the confused mindset is just Divine Masculine working in silence. Like, there's no confusion about the Empress of where her heart is or where she wants to be. Okay, and then I feel like in some sense or fashion, Divine Masculine may just be, wow, okay, this definitely came out in the pre-shuffle. So Divine Masculine, and the Emperor does definitely feel like that he wishes as though he had went within before these lessons came up. It's like, oh, but I believe that the value and the benefit of these lessons being learned at this stage are presenting themselves to give this new Because I'm getting new from Page, this Page energy, which is just a message, but it also feels very young, very vibrant, very new. This new, like, material and earthly opportunity, manifestation, new enterprise. Oh, wow. Okay. I also get an energy of like there was maybe a little, well, there was a lot of communication in this period, basically from other individuals that feel left behind by Divine Masculine. Like there was someone or maybe someone, maybe up to 5 different people that felt as though they had the key to like open the door to this energy with Divine Masculine. Like they felt like they had the energy, they had what it took to go within, right? Because this was here, the Hermit, to go within and kind of like take this road with Divine Masculine, take this road, you know, of being patient and loving and moving into the right energy to make him fall head over heels. But that was kind of a disillusion because some people were, I mean, okay, that was in the download too. What's playing out here, what I'm understanding for the Emperor, is that he doesn't want to regret. Like, he doesn't want to feel burdened again. He doesn't want to feel like he did the last time he gave his heart. That's what the difficulty has been. It's like, I don't want to be, you know, full of, no, it's this way, full of, you know, regret and like burdened because I take this leap forward. But they felt burdened staying where they were too, so that's why they're where they're at now. Like, yeah, that's why they're very much so like, okay, I get facing this opportunity to let themselves out of this mental prison, because this devil energy is what came up before too. It's like this devil 10 of wands energy. Like, those are the things that previous relationships, Divine Masculine is the Emperor is trying to work through this energy of like feeling of like not, of feeling like they don't want to lose is what I'm getting. Yeah. Like they don't want to feel like they're not the star in this, but they have to understand that they definitely are. But it's also kind of like you have to have the strength too to understand that like new levels, that came up a lot lately. It's like, okay, if you're venturing off into something that you haven't really done, maybe focusing in on the one thing that feels different, the one thing that makes you feel like it's worth it. Whatever has been communicated to you that makes it worth it is what I'm understanding. Intuitively, you know, that's what will give you the strength and, you know, to persevere and, you know, be in this sun energy. Because I feel like this person is in this romantic energy, but the eyes are like right here on the sun. Like, okay, because it's almost like a longing for this to be illuminated even so that the healing can begin. What's at the front of this Hermit that's leaving everybody else in like a 5 of Cups, a 10 of Wands, a 5 of Pentacles? The transformation, the fact that like the old is ending and the new is beginning. And that's obviously an indication, or should be an indication, that you're on the right track. Like when everybody else's energy that's, you know, against you starts getting real crazy and like you keep getting these like attitudes and moods out of nowhere, it's like, oh yeah, I must be in the right direction, because now people's, you know, the triggers are being seen. You know, this is the kind of energy I get. Like around you, you can see people's triggers, like being, you know, like you see, yeah. It's your ability to overcome. It went right down. Like it's also been illuminated that like there's nothing that can deter you. That's also what makes their energy so haphazard. Like they're so, you know, because I get like they wanted to string you in one direction, but you knew better. You knew. Definitely. Look. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So you definitely knew that, like, okay, what I want, what I've manifested is better than anything that I've let go of. And right now may just be in an energy of like, I want this to happen. I want this to come together, you know, already. But I feel like there's joy in that too. Yeah. It's going to pop right into your hands. It's almost like one of those energies. I'm trying to remember, like, yeah, look, the Justice is right here on the bottom. Like, it's right there. Maybe even revisit some of my old videos from the last time that the energy showed like true commitment from both sides. Yeah, that'll be, yep, that, I don't know how else to say that. That'll be, maybe I need to figure out what that is to help out my Divine Masculine Collectives. But this is basically saying, yeah, like that's what's going to bring in this celebration. That's what's going to bring you into this, like, celebrating your Emperor energy that you've been working towards. Not to be like, don't be in regret. Don't be bored. Don't be this. Don't be that. Strictly be focused on the joy of it. Okay. See that rainbow, because I saw the rainbow here and I saw the rainbow in the other card too just now. So Spirit saying, see the rainbow. Look at the bright boldness of the situations. Yeah, okay. This is because I kept feeling like this energy is coming out here. This Nine of Swords energy. Okay. So this Nine of Swords energy is very much so just kind of like avoiding confusion, avoiding being dissatisfied with things, feeling comfort in knowing that like whatever is taking place, it's for the best. Yep. So basically, keeping your mental status at the Nine of Pentacles, because this is not your energy here, Divine Masculine. This is the result of your rebirth, is putting everyone else in that energy. And it's not like, you know, if they would take the focus off of you and put it on themselves, then they wouldn't be in that energy. But we can't tell other people what to do, right? Because we can only control ourselves. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, let's see. I'm being told to get another oracle. Give me 1 second. All right. Don't let things distract you either, because I feel like some people are really going to press at like distracting, but it's in an attempt to like congratulate you and let you know about their admiration. So don't feel bad if you like do, but I would say like stay focused on what we were just talking about. Like, okay, because any distractions are just an attempt to kind of like bring you face forward with reality. Like, it's not like you're not facing reality, but it's also, maybe it's just an encouragement is what I'm getting, because it's also kind of like this new beginnings card is out here. Like, it's just it should just be an indication to you that this old cycle is over and that this new beginning has started, this liberation, reborn, transition, tragic endings, because it's still going here in line with these other people. Okay, give us something more for this going within. So the Hermit to the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands. What is it about going within, having the patience to put forth the effort right now to release oneself from the, from like all of our addictions and habits and, you know, things that, you know, will cause for a separation to take place later on. So basically, Spirit is basically saying that this separation, that's the goal, was the current place, basically, to a separation is put in place to help people realize their true emotions. Like, okay, I don't want this person. So then when the person is gone, do you think about them? Do you miss them? Do you feel better? Oh, that was a download too. Like, some Divine Masculines may be able to tell, like, are you happier when you're pushing your divine feminine away, or are you less happy? Are you, feeling lazy or discouraged, or headaches even, or like don't like what, the foods that you're finding to eat? Like, are you finding discomfort in other places often when you're not in focused on your union? Because that can be a symbol too, because I know what I found. Like, I can only speak from the level of like friends. So when I started to engage and decided whether or not I was going to have new friends, when I would start to open up to people, one of the things that would happen with me, for me to know whether or not I could keep that friend moving forward on my journey, was because I would get headaches, like when I would talk with them, or I would get headaches, and that would let me know that this person is not for me. So what could be happening is like, okay, so when you move away from your divine feminine, are you getting headaches? Are you experiencing this? Are you experiencing that? You have to kind of look at the signs, and I feel like there's this spirit or energy of, once you are, I don't want to say conforming, but like understanding, adapting, embracing this, like with, oh yeah, it says it here, lighthearted and adapt. So once you stay in that lighthearted energy and adapt, you'll find out and like see that change, that things are coming to light. All this healing and stuff will be like totally visualized, because I know sometimes it can feel like it's up and down, or maybe this and that, but essentially this is leading to that paradise energy, that happiness and joy, a real playfulness. If you don't have that energy right now, put it out there, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. I get this is really the energy of the divine feminine. Even if you guys are in separation, I feel there's this real energy of that paradise that maybe some snake energy is trying to shield, or to mask, or, keep subdued. So continue to stay in that lighthearted, happy, joyful energy. Anything else? What's for this new beginning? Because I see this as like everything coming together. Yeah, this is being completed out by keeping the boundaries up, keeping the hurt and feeling, hurt and pain or sadness about the past energy, avoiding conversations about the past situations, not dealing with past people, not feeling as though you're still upset. Okay, that's actually really great. I love when you don't, that's going to lead to all this abundance. Remember, it's on you, not in you too. So not only will it create a new positive mindset of like gratitude and bliss, and you'll also be able to manifest this abundance as well. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, you'll have all this clarity and truth, that sword and rose energy coming back out. Okay, let's get this oracle here. It's really wild though, because I feel like there's these loving distractions, but it's like divine masculine is like, I just want to get where I'm getting, because like it's kind of one of those like, once you know kind of energies. And it's like, okay, any more, I don't know. What's here for the Emperor, please? What's needed for the Emperor to move into this next round? There we go. I release all distractions. Didn't I tell you it was distractions out there? I tried to tell you there was distractions out there. I release all distractions. My life is simple and focused. All right. Remove anything in your life that is not of absolute value. Clear the clutter in your home, your email inbox, and your social media accounts. The price of distraction is much greater than you think. Less distraction equals more awareness, equals more focus on value, equals a stronger relationship and higher levels of creativity. Exactly what we just said there, but okay. More opportunities, more success, more happiness, and more freedom. So that's the energy to co-create right now as you're moving forward. I get this is the other card because I just do. So we're going to put that one there. So it says, my financial status does not dictate my happiness. Money makes me more of who I am, and I am an amazing person. So it's like, I don't get an energy of like being worried about finance. I get not being overly consumed by it. It's like the balance that's coming into play. That's this Page of Pentacles. You may also resonate with that last collective reading that I just put up too. But like the thing they don't want you to know kind of energy. It's kind of ringing very true in here. So my financial status does not dictate. Okay. Money is not the foundation of eternal happiness. Money only makes you more of who you are. If you are an asshole who loves to slay strip clubs, rail cocaine, and participate in a life of meaningless hoo-ha, money will only allows you to do this on a larger scale. If you are a big-hearted philanthropist who loves to help the well-being of others, money allows you to help more people in bigger ways. You are not a slave to the god money. You are the god of money. Use it to build your kingdom of happiness and purpose, and your kingdom shall be infinitely wealthy. So I get an energy of like actually building a kingdom, because right now it's just kind of like divine masculine just doing stuff. Just being distracted by all these things. Now simplifying your life into a more purposeful meaning, like it may seem more simple to other people, but it has a lot more value as for you as a person. Let me see if there's one more that I can pull out for you. Let me do this one. Sorry, Divine Masculine, for any bad words. Not meaning to curse. My battery's about to die, so I'm going to end this one out in a minute. One more for the Emperor. There we go. Master of Mystics. All right. This says... Chapter 18, verse 78. I don't know if that has any meaning to you, but hey. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will always be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. I hold this to be true. Wow. So I feel like you're really honing in on like the true divinity of yourself. Yeah, in this overcoming fear. I'm going to take these last two because this is on the bottom. So overcoming fear. No effort on the yoga path is ever lost, nor can any obstacle ever hold one back forever. Just a little progress on this path can protect one from the greatest fear. I saw that fear too. I saw that this is the overcoming fear. So that's basically you're going to overcome your fear if you do whatever this is, that you make this next move for yourself. And that will bring you into this mode of goodness energy. All right. Mode of goodness. Happiness is the mode of goodness. Happiness in the mode of goodness may in the beginning seem like poison. Okay, so happiness in the mode of goodness may in the beginning seem like poison. So I guess maybe that's where the affliction is for the divine masculine, the Emperor energy. They're in an energy of like, I invested in this last thing, and this last thing looked like it was just as good as this new thing. And I just don't, how do I know that this new thing is worth it? Well, number one, you have to go towards the new thing. That's really just all it is. But you also have to understand that there's no value in holding on to fear, right? So letting go. How do you make that leap when you know that there is a chance that you could fall? Well, understanding that you can get back up after you fall. That's the only way to really pursue and make headway, is to pursue, to make the effort. So once the efforts are made and that fear is overcome, essentially you're entitled. It's basically like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like one of those things where it's like a parent tells their child, well, like, I'll get you this, but you have to promise me that you'll do this. The child has to do what there is expected of them first for them to receive it. But it's one of those things where like, as soon as you make up your bed, you can go outside and play. So as soon as you make up your bed, you can go outside and play, Emperor. This mode of goodness comes right into your life. So it's like happiness in the mode of goodness may in the beginning seem like poison. The poison part is that like, this is love. I don't want to open up to that. I don't want to be hurt again. I don't want to be made a fool of. I don't want to put myself out there. Well, you do, because you actually desire love. If you didn't desire it, you wouldn't have found it. Your heart wouldn't have been open to it in the first place. But at the end, it's just like nectar, for it is born out of the peace of self-realization. So that piece of self-realization is that like, okay, yes, I can move on if this isn't the right thing. I can, extend whatever this, whatever is being asked of me or called for me to extend, without holding on to my fear, because that letting go of the fear is what entitles you to this victorious end result, is what I keep hearing. Like, this is a part of the pearls of the thread. This is one of the pearls on the thread, the overcoming the fear. It has to be done in order to receive it. If you want to not receive it, then continue to not overcome the fear. That's just what I see here. All right, I'm going to do one more oracle. Hopefully this is helpful. Ooh. I don't get any energy of like anything outside of the Emperor being able to protrude, other than, the distractions, because we're only distracted because we allow it, right? It's got to be something that we were willing to give our attention to, that we felt is worthy of our attention. Not to say that it is not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that a distraction is still a distraction. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? This is a good one. All right, let's see what it is. What story are you telling yourself? See? Oh, well, last time I did this. That's the story. You're telling yourself an old story, and you're supposed to be letting go of your past, right? And trusting that you're smarter than you were in the past. And that you're better than you were in the past. And all these other things that are divinely aligned you with what you want. And that you are wise enough to make smart decisions, even smarter than before, because of everything that you learned and experienced. Anyway, what story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe that it's possible. Today's soul action. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? So it's like you adopted the belief that you couldn't find anyone that was going to be right for you, and you settled for a lifestyle of just kind of mingling and, co-mingling and all the rest of that. But now you're ready to adopt a new belief in its place, which you already have. That's how your heart got in the space of love in the first place, to start the process even of this ascension, really. And again, it could just be the love for self, but it could also be for the person too. They could be intertwined in some way, shape, or form, especially if this is your true love. You feel like this is your true love. But it's okay, so what new belief are you ready to put in place? How will this change your results? Again, like I said, letting go of that fear, putting this new belief into place is going to get you the results that you're asking for. It's basically saying what I already said. Remember, your belief is the root of your result. As long as I believe that this is an option, that this person will hurt me and break my heart and leave me, then it remains an option. I probably said that in other readings too. It says, remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Let me upgrade you. That's what I feel like too. It's like somebody who's always been the upgrade, I feel like is about to get the upgrade. So Divine Masculine, if you've always been upgrading these broads, you're about to get your upgrade in this broad. Be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap. It's wow. But do not fret, because your soul has wings. Wow. Your soul, not Red Bull. Today's soul action. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you're really made of. You know what I'm saying? What risk can I take today? So it feels to me like this is the risk that has like all of the rewards. It's like without risk, there's no reward, right? But this is the risk that has all of the rewards. That's maybe why it's felt so hard. That maybe why it's felt so difficult. That maybe why you scrutinize the process and the rewards and the investment that you would have to make. Like, you've scrutinized everything so far. I'll put this here because I don't know that was the card. And if I don't get anything out again, then I'll take that one. Because I feel like it kind of sort of was, but not all the way. All right, what else here for this overcoming fear? Anything Oh, for this overcoming fear. There we go. Kind of knew it. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? What are the dominant emotions that run my life? Ooh, and it's going right over this overcoming fear card. How do you fill up your day? With stress or joy, trust or anger, anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us to the feeling that we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. I said that too. The more that you focus on this like happiness, that this is, you know, the one thing. This is the one person. This is the one idea. This is the one business plan. This is, once you start to focus on that, this is fulfillment, is what this card is saying. It says, lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. You want to feel like this part is over? Feel it. Tell yourself, I don't have any more lessons. I've learned my lessons. The more you start to engage in the energy that you really want to be in, the more you will actually they'll actually come to fruition. So as soon as you say, I have no delays, you have no delays. As soon as you say, they can't curse or hex me, they can't curse or hex you. It's just, it has to be a part of your soul. You have to feel it like from the core of your depth. And no matter how many times you have to tell yourself that, to feel it without hesitation is just how it works. That's just how this energetic life force energy works, okay? Anyway, are you willing to let go of a belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? So lean into what you feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? And are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? So there's nothing, again, I said let go of the self-imposed prisons. There's nothing else that you need to do. There's no other lessons that you need to learn. There's no other, behaviors. There's no other this. Like there's no other, this person's coming back around. There's none of that. Like there's none. It's releasing all of those fears. There's none of this, oh, this person's not going to love me. Oh, this person and I may not get along. Oh, this person, no, you're easy to love and your person's loves easy. Your person loves everybody. Let's just put it up. And your person is easy to love. It's only fools who don't know how to, give into that, which you don't seem to want to be, Mr. Emperor, sir. So that's a good space. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out a few of these romantic, it says true love right on the dang on bottom as soon as I picked it up. So it's clearly an engagement. So it's like, maybe this is time for that engagement, like the getting together, or maybe the time for you to actually, take the plunge and propose to her. Depends on what level of the relationship you're at right now. Playfulness and worth waiting for. So, Spirit saying to recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. That's going to be your mode of goodness. That's going to be where your focus is supposed to be. But I said that earlier. Anyway, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. And then this is worth waiting for, master of mystics. So while you're, what is the most limiting belief? While you're letting go of those limiting beliefs, believe that it's worth waiting for. That like while you're sitting and figuring this out, and getting to know each other, or getting more excited and happy to say, hey, there may be red flags, but they're only for me to see things and acknowledge them. Hey, I maybe have concerns, but they'll be eliminated once I'm able to express them to my person. Because that's just the reality of this. It's like, that's how you overcome this fear. You create. That's how you manifest your destiny, is you're creating it with your mindset. Ooh, 3 more? It's safe for you to love, Pooh. Yeah, this concern about finances and stuff, I feel like you need to keep an open mind about that. This is maybe something that's connected to the X energy. So I'm just going to put that to the side there, because that's just a part of this pearls on the thread energy. Like that was just a part of the lessons to be learned. It's like, hey, this financial process of thinking, it was just like, this was something that was already there, but it was heightened by this karmic energy. And you need to kind of let that go, have an open mind about what you're doing, because that's the key to this. And like I said, the first card that was out, the one that was on top, these were just extra bits of info, but it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I would just strongly caution you to consider the fact that we all know that love is the highest energy of all. So if you don't have that, that's where your power is lacking. That's where your power source needs to be rejuvenated. And it's not all love is the same. And you know that. You've experienced love from other people in other relationships where you know the person loved you and cared about you, but you also are experiencing it from this very healthy standpoint that makes you just like overwhelmingly like, oh, you just want to throw yourself into it. But it's like, yep, you're Empress. You just want to throw yourself into it. Yeah, and go and be alone and be, you know, together at one with your Empress. But it's about taking that leap. Yeah, look, it's the Ten of Cups. I don't even know why I picked this up, but I hope this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form to help everybody on their journeys to move forward in the energy. Look, it's the Two of Cups. This has been, yeah, that's where it's like it's worth waiting for, this partnership, this relationship. Let's see what else I can see in this Two of Cups here. I get it's like the red and the blue, so it's like an even matchup. Both of you are possibly, ooh, master manifestors or earth angels. So you see the red and the blue fish here. It's like that's working together. Like everything that you guys do is worth waiting for. And I feel like some people feel like it took you long enough. Yeah, this going within, I think, has just been the biggest part for everybody, like on the outside looking in. Has kind of been seeing this. Yeah, it's safe for you to love. This is literally coming where I was just about to put it, was it's safe for you to love. Look at this. You can go ahead and give this cup. You can give all your cups here. This is where the cups go. It's the energy that I'm giving. Yeah, you can surrender to this judgment that you've made, like this judgment call. You can surrender. Let's look at this. I also get this energy of like, you can go ahead and get wrapped up in this love. You can go ahead and like remove any masks or facades or, you know, anything that was, you know, shielding, you know, your emotions. You can remove all those things. Like you can take that whole thing off and just like really just like hang loose is what I'm getting. It's like hang loose with the friend, 'cause there's this little like, it's like you won't feel alone in this energy either. It'll be very playful because this is going over the playful card. So it's like, it's judgment that you'll get this. Oh, I get this. I can't even explain where this tingling sensation is at physically, but I get there's going to be a lot of passion and excitement in this. So I hope that this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form, and continue to endure what needs to be endured. That was the card that came out. Yeah, endure what needs to be endured for this transformation. You got this, though. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, you've totally got this. All right, I will catch you on the next one. Later.